filming you.
I will be in a sec. I will come in the video. I am uploading another video.
Hey guys, welcome to my 31-week pregnancy update. It's crazy. There's Tucker cheering in the background. So yeah, officially 31 weeks today. So every Wednesday I'm a new week. Anyways, so I kind of just wanted to share, I've been keeping better track, so I kind of have like more stuff to tell you. So I've been keeping track of like what's different this week or what's new or what I've noticed. So anyway, so I'm going to go to my app first. Just tell you kind of what my app says. So it's like the What to Expect app. So it says that she's the size of a coconut. So 18 inches and approximately 3.2 pounds. So she's getting really heavy. Just kidding. Not too bad. And then I have 9 weeks left. So big 9-week countdown. And it's so cool because they show, see if I can show you. I'll turn down the volume. Anyways, they're going to show an ad at first. Anyways, but they have like this little video. It's showing an ad right now. But let's see. Come on, pass the ad. We don't want the ad. They're trying to promote Babies R Us. Okay. So it has this little ad or this video that basically just tells you like what's kind of going on with your baby, which is really cool. I really like to watch it. Anyways, so let's go to baby and body this week. So it says that she, let's look. Oh yeah, all of her 5 senses have been developed now. So like her touch, smell, sight, hearing, like all of that. So now she's been able to perceive light, as well as like hear a lot better. And she's like, in the video, it's like she's probably like playing around with her hands and sucking on her toes. And so she's like kind of like already functioning and breathing and doing that in my tummy, which is crazy because it's just getting her prepared for the day when she comes out. But anyways, so that's kind of what's going on with her. All of her senses have been developed. She's still breathing, just breathing the amniotic fluid. What else? Yeah, just more, she's more active, I guess you could say. She has been alive. It's funny because I asked my midwife, I was saying like, cause she's like, do you feel her kick a lot? And I was like, well, not really kick, more like roll around. And so I guess once they were able to feel her, see where she is, I guess they said that she's at the front of my uterus or placenta or whatever, front of my uterus, instead of behind, like on the back of it. So she said if she implanted on the back of my uterus, that I would feel more kicks. But since she implanted on the front of my uterus, I feel more of her rolls, her adjustments. So it's kind of crazy. Like I'll just be sitting there and I'll feel like a foot or a hand or something just go wee, like right across my stomach. It kind of freaks me out sometimes, but it's really cool to feel. So that's cool with that. And then as far as it says about my body, it says I may be experiencing shortness in breath just because everything's getting pushed up, and so my lungs don't have a ton of room to expand like they used to, which I have noticed. Like I do get out of breath a lot easier. Like I'll walk up like barely a flight of stairs and be huffing and puffing because I just can't breathe. I'm like, oh my gosh. Even now, I have to be like, take big, deep breaths in. Anyways, so yeah, so it says that I might be experienced out of breath just because she's getting bigger and pushing everything up. So that's as far as like what my app tells me. But I have been keeping track, and I did write down my notes. So I've been keeping track of what I have been feeling and things like that. So some of the things I've been feeling, which is so weird, if I sit kind of crunched for too long, just sit crunched for a long period of time, I start to get numb, like right underneath my sternum. It's the weirdest thing, and it's super annoying. So I keep having to like lean back and stretch it out if I notice I'm crunching over too much, because then I just start to get like numb, just right where my sternum, like right below my sternum. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if it's like when I sit like that, I'm sitting on like a nerve or vein or something that just gets numb because there's not a lot of blood flow going through it, or she's sitting on something. Anyways, so that's one thing. Oh yeah, I also, if I sit too crunched on the right side, right by my rib cage, right underneath, right here, I get this kind of dull, achy pain that doesn't really like hurt. It's just more of like annoying. Like it doesn't hurt. It's just, yeah, it's just annoying because it's just there and I can't like get rid of it unless I like stretch it out or move or whatever. So that's the other thing. On Sunday I did get a leg cramp in my left calf. I don't know why, but all the leg, like Charlie horses I have gotten have been in my left leg. Like I don't know why. So I've been stretching my left leg more and like keeping it elevated, just because I keep getting cramps in it. And I know when a cramp's gonna come because my left calf starts to feel really tight and like restless. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get a cramp soon. So like on Sunday, like I knew I was going to get a cramp sometime. And I totally did. On Sunday, my leg, I went to go stretch my leg and then my muscle freaked out and like clenched up super tight. But this time, as I've been learning from my hypnobirthing class, instead of fighting the pain, I was able to flex my foot, so stretch the muscle out and breathe through it, and it went by way quicker than like 2 times ago when I got one. Because like before this last one when I got one, like I couldn't talk and I was like clenching, I was like tense and I was holding everything in, and my muscle was so sore. It took like a whole week. Like I could barely like walk because my muscle hurt so bad. But this time, like I said, instead of tightening everything up, like my initial reaction is I did tighten. But then I remembered, oh yeah, just like relax, breathe. So I flexed my foot to stretch the muscle out, and then I laid back down in bed on my side and just like breathed through it and just let it happen. And it totally went away, like way quick, and my leg wasn't even sore. Like it wasn't even tight after. Like it was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, this feels so much better. So I did get one of those this week. And this was more like a few weeks ago, but you know, when like you're pregnant and you're bigger and you got a belly, you can't lay on your back because like there's veins there that are, you know, your bigger veins. So if she's laying on them, then that kind of closes them. You can't lay on your tummy for obvious reasons, and so you have to get used to laying on your sides. But on our mattress, like I'm a big time back sleeper, and so it's been really hard for me to sleep on my sides. But they did start to get really, really sore. Like I was getting really sore hips, and it was hurting my lower back and just everything. And then my mom actually gave me a memory foam mattress topper that's like 4 or 5 inches. Oh my gosh, it changed my life. It's like the comfiest thing now. Like I have no problem sleeping. My hips don't hurt. Like if my back hurts, lower back starts to hurt throughout the day, I'll go lay on our bed because like it forms to my body and it feels so much better. Because like when I used to lay down, like it was hard because like right here there was a gap between my body and the mattress, and so it was just would cause a lot of back pain just because she was like my belly and the weight was trying to pull it down. But having this mattress topper, when I sink into it, it forms to how my body is, and I sleep so much better than I ever did. Like I sleep great for being pregnant because of that topper. And like I don't think if we didn't have it, like that would be terrible. So huge shout out for my mom for giving that to us because it has been a lifesaver. So if you're noticing like your hips are really starting to hurt, I would suggest going to get one. It doesn't have to be like a full bed one. Like we have a full bed one, but I would say even if it's like you get like a twin size just to sit on your side of the bed to sleep with, like it has made such a night and day difference. Like it's amazing. I could go on and on about it. So that is one like tip I want to like say, just because I know like when you definitely get later in the trimesters, your hip starts to hurt. But mine have not been hurting because of that mattress topper, and it's been amazing. So anyways, there's that one. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get really warm. That's been interesting. I'm usually like really cold. Like I would have cold fingers and cold hands and cold toes, and what I was saying is about being really warm. So yeah, like where I left off, I was always really cold, and would always snuggle Tucker, and he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you're freezing!" But now that she has a lot more fat on that she used to, before, because like at the beginning, it was how I used to always be, really cold, because she had no fat on her. But now that she's getting a lot bigger and has a lot more fat, I get really, really warm. I kind of get hot, cold flashes, not hot, cold flashes, but like I just get really, really warm, and then it kind of goes away and goes back to like normal. Anyways, so that's one thing I've noticed, especially at work. I'm like always fanning myself because I'm dying. Anyways, but so yeah, I've been getting a lot more warmer than I used to, and then my breast soreness has started coming back from first trimester. It hasn't been bad. It's just kind of more achy. And I even read in my app the what to expect app that said they're like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Like you're gonna notice a lot of some of your first and second trimester symptoms are gonna start coming back, just because they're starting to get like re-prepared, not re-prepared, but like progress even farther, because I am getting closer to her due date. So that's one thing I've noticed. They have started aching a little bit more here and there. It's not all the time. It just kind of comes and goes throughout the day. Still getting Braxton Hicks, or my surges. I've noticed they've actually been getting a lot more intense. Not in a bad way, but like they have just been getting a lot stronger than like they were 2 weeks ago. So that's definitely like a reminder to me that my body's already preparing, just because they are getting stronger. They don't last very long anyway, so it's not a big deal, but they are getting stronger. And then what else? There was, oh yeah, and I've had people ask me if I have any stretch marks. I do, but not on my belly. Interesting enough, I don't have any stretch marks on my stomachs. I do have a little bit on my sides and then on the inside of my legs, but that's it. As far as like on my actual stomach, I do not have any yet. So I don't know if they're coming later, or I just don't get them on my stomach, because I have noticed that I actually carry really small for how far along I am. I keep having people come up to me and be like, well, like, are you in your like 20, like mid 20 weeks or whatever, 25 weeks? I'm like, no, I'm like 31 weeks. So like, oh my gosh, you're teeny. So I think that's just how I carry. I think I carry a lot like my mom, she said, because she carried always really small. And so I do carry really small, and I'll show you here in a second. But anyway, so that's kind of like the latest update of what's going on. It'll be interesting to see as these weeks progress and I get closer, kind of like what starts to happen more. I've been looking at like different types of birth plans and kind of what I want to do, and things like that. So yeah, I'm getting really excited. I have one of my first baby showers this week, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so cute to see the stuff that she gets, and I love little baby clothes, and it's been really cute to see her little pants that I've gotten so far. Anyway, so one of my first baby showers this week, so that will be fun to go to, and we'll definitely record that. So as far as that goes, that's kind of it. I did want to talk a little bit about cravings, because I've had people ask me that too. And interesting, I actually haven't had a lot of cravings, because in my head, I kind of like told myself, oh, I don't need that. Like if it's been sugar, I've been like, oh, I don't need that. And plus, I like feel super guilty when I eat sugar anyways, so I just don't eat a lot of sugar. But like my whole pregnancy, in the first trimester, I did crave a lot more like fattening foods, but then that went away, and then like almost my whole second trimester, I just wanted salad. That's all I wanted was salad. It was like the weirdest thing. So that was like one of the cravings I did have, was I really just wanted salad. That's it. But like my main consistent one has been fruit. I have really, really, really loved fruit. Especially right now it's cherries. I love cherries right now. But like any apples, oranges, strawberries, bananas, like it's been actually really hard for me to eat vegetables. Just because I don't know, like it's just been hard to eat vegetables. Like even with salads, maybe it's because I got so sick of eating so many salads, but I was like, well, I need to eat my vegetables. Like I can't just eat fruits. So I still eat my vegetables, but I have to have them like mixed with stuff, like with salads, or if I make like a Mexican dinner and throw some vegetables in that way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do love fruits. They're super yummy right now, and that's kind of what I've always really liked through this whole pregnancy is fruit. Interesting enough. So yeah, anyways, but I'll show you my belly really fast. So here, take off my coat. Sorry, my house was cold. So so there's my belly. 31 weeks right there. There she is. So
Isn't she
yeah.
isn't she so pretty? And isn't she so pretty?
So yeah, she's in there. I'm still trying to get a recording of her moving, but she's a cute.
She's being a little stinker.
She is being a stinker.
But
and I told
we love
him
her with all of our heart,
We do.
and that doesn't even matter. And if she wants to do that, that is totally fine because it
That
doesn't
is
annoy
true.
us.
And I told him in the last video, I was like, every time I pull up my phone, she stops moving. I'm like, honey, I'm trying to get
She's
you.
just being whoa,
Crazy hair?
a little bit.
That's
There.
okay.
She's just being modest.
She's cute. Anyway, so yeah, so that's kind of the update. Have you noticed anything? Oh, this week I've been a lot more emotional than
She's
normal.
been kind of moody.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I have been a little moody. I have woke up, I bawled from a dream yesterday. I was like bawling my eyes out, and Tucker was trying to ask me like what happened. And it wasn't a bad dream. It was just like I was so emotionally connected to these people.
To the dream, to the
Yeah,
people.
to
it
the
was
dream,
funny.
and that I was just bawling my eyes out. And anytime he brought it up, I like couldn't talk about it. I would start
Like, what's
crying.
the matter? And then also,
What?
I woke up like, what happened? I didn't sleep well, or maybe I slept too good. Anyway, I was up at like 3, and then this happened, and okay, here we go. So I woke up to just a few sales from the social media stuff that I do. So I woke up to a few sales, and I was just turned, and I was,
His brain was going.
on, like,
Yep.
So anyway, that's what my mind was doing. I was just like thinking and dreaming, and everything was, thinking of different ways and thinking of this and thinking of what could happen next and thinking about getting more sales or whatnot. And so I finally just had to go turn myself off, and then she started getting awake, restless, and so I just couldn't go to bed. And so that whole day, well, I was moody,
You were so
she was
tired.
moody, and then yeah, today she's like actually happy, so it's like kind of fun.
Yeah. I've actually been really happy
But she's been
this
doing,
whole pregnancy.
yeah.
I've been awesome.
She really has. Like, I know a lot of grump faces that have been pregnant, and they're just like meh, meh the whole time. But like, she's done
I've been
great.
really good, I thought. But yeah, this week I have noticed I've been a little more moody and emotional, but that's okay. I'm doing awesome, and I'm working through it, and we're 9 weeks away. Look, I can do it on one hand now. Like I told Tucker today, next week at 32 weeks would be the week I found out we were pregnant at 8 weeks. So that's kind of crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, we're like at that point where I found out I was pregnant, and now we're ending. So anyways, that's my update. Kind of tips, tricks. If your hips are hurting, I swear, whatever, go get a mattress topper. They're amazing.
They're good.
For all you pregnant
They're good,
women.
really.
And he even likes it too because we have a full bed on. Anyways, so that's my update. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And make sure you subscribe wherever it is. It could be here, or
Probably
down.
this side because I think it
It
switches.
could be there.
But it
I
could
don't
be
know.
here. So right.
Anyways, but make sure you're subscribed so you can see more of us. Okay? Okay, bye guys.